Hello, I'm Heather Doherty, and I'm looking forward to getting to know each one of you and journeying together through these 6 weeks. I want to take a few moments as we begin to tell you a little bit about myself and how I came to the opportunity of working with you in this class. I also wanted to take some time to share a little bit with you about what we'll be doing in the weeks ahead and what I hope that you can accomplish, what we can accomplish together through our time together. I was called into ministry during my sophomore year in college. I was a biology major preparing to be an anesthesiologist, primarily because I didn't want to talk to people, but I wanted to make a lot of money. Well, as I look back now, I think that God had quite the sense of humor. I didn't know exactly what God was calling me to, but I did know that in order to be faithful, that I had to prepare for ministry. And so I finished my undergraduate degree and I went to Boston University School of Theology. During my time at BU, I served a local church as a small group pastor and also as the worship pastor. And as I graduated from seminary, I transitioned to a full-time associate ministry until I began my job at Trevecca in the office of the chaplain. I've been at Trevecca for just over 6 years, and I'm enjoying the challenge of ministry on a college campus. My husband Brad and I have 2 young children. When I think about my gifts for ministry, I most often think about myself and describe myself as a generalist. In my 10 years of ministry, I've stepped in wherever the need arises: music ministry, youth ministry, college ministry, preaching, teaching, event planning. Wherever I'm needed, it seems that I can always find a way to get the job done well. But I found that in all of these things, that my overarching passion is helping people, helping to shape people in their faith. Over the years, I have found that worship is incredibly important to this kind of formation. As you're going to hear me say a lot over these 6 weeks, people are shaped by what happens as the church gathers in worship. People learn about who God is, they learn about how God works in the world, and they are called and how they are called to live out their lives as people of faith. I believe that worship has the incredible opportunity to nurture people in their faith. And it also has the power to tear down and to destroy. I can sing and play an instrument, but I don't necessarily consider myself a musician. I consider myself a liturgist who cares deeply about what happens as the church gathers together. I take worship in the church and the formation of those who lead worship in our local churches incredibly seriously. I know that the calling of God is great. And I know that many of you are also passionate about worship, and I look forward to learning more about how God is using you and learning from you as well. There are many of you who are far more experienced in worship ministry than I am, and one of the strengths of this format of learning is that we have the opportunity to learn from one another. What you will bring to the readings and assignments will hopefully enrich, encourage, and inspire your fellow classmates. As I think about one word that describes the responsibility of a worship leader in any congregation, the word that sticks out most to me is intentionality. We must be intentional about everything that is said and done in worship, as well as the preparation and follow-up that surround the worship experience. And so together we're going to talk about the work of the worship pastor, from learning as much as you can about the people that you're leading, to planning worship services, to preparing everything from the call to worship to the final amen. Through the readings, lectures, and assignments, I hope that you will be challenged to think more critically about your work and that you're inspired to try some new things that will lead your people into a deeper relationship with God. Each week you're going to find a reading. Most of the time it will be in the Worship Architect book by Connie Cherry, or in an article that I've scanned and posted into our class. I will also include a short video lecture like this one, introducing the topic for the week, and some expectations that I will have for our time together. 1 or 2 written lectures for you to read through. And then there are going to be several discussion questions that will help us delve more deeply into the topic of the week and help to apply what we're learning to our particular settings. I'm anticipating that we're going to learn a lot together over these next 6 weeks. One final word that I want to say in this introduction. I know that in our work together that you are not going to agree with everything that I say in my lectures, in my comments and responses and discussions, and perhaps even as I grade your assignments. And I know that this will most certainly be a two-way street. But what I do hope is that we can develop together an ethos of trust, of openness, and of collegiality, and that through our work together, each of us will find ourselves at the end of this course with some new ideas about worship, some great things to try in our particular worship context, and a lot of things to mull over as we move forward in ministry. I'm looking forward to our time together. It's great to meet you.